basically there's a little bit of play here on both front wheels, even though the axle bolt is tightened all the way. So I'm just gonna look for a washer. Everything people say about this board is true. That it's really quiet. It's also really light, and there's a short wheelbase, right? It's kind of short for like a mountain style board. And in S Plus mode, it's really punchy. Like the torque drives me crazy. You really got to get used to it. And I'm coming from two powerful boards, right? This torque drives me nuts. It's really strong. So in S Plus, the wheel is really sensitive, but there's a dead space. So you're scrolling the wheel and there's nothing, and then all of a sudden it just punches. Combine that with my wrist guards, it's a bad combination. It's really hard for me to hold this remote, and that's why I kept setting it off by accident up on that trail and ended up laying down how many times, because it's just with the wrist guards on, I can't hold it in the palm of my hand. I have to hold it like I mean, I can't grip it, squeeze it. I have to just hold it with my 3 fingers and use the thumb. I didn't have the case on, but it doesn't matter because this is not protected anyway. Whatever remote is like this, including a trigger remote, it would be really hard for me to use with the wrist guards on, the Demon United, right? It will be really hard, so I'm not gonna wear it. Now the bio boards and the Cali, it's a Hoyt puck, so I can tuck that in my wrist guard. If I ever wore my wrist guards with the X-Way Wave or the Backfire Mini, I would have the same problem, but those are just cruiser boards that go, you know, moderately fast, not even really that fast. So I'm not gonna wear my wrist guards with those boards. But if I ever did, I would have that same problem trying to grip this remote. And the only reason I've got by with it is, again, because the Cali and the bio boards, it's a Hoyt puck. So the thing is, when I'm in S Plus, I'm putting more pressure against the frame of the remote right here. All the pressure I'm putting on there. This is it. This is where I live, right along the edge of this. That's it. And then I push it down forward, and just the little tip of my thumb touches the wheel. And when I want to push the wheel forward, I'm putting more force on the middle of my thumb itself than the tip to control that punchiness. And that's what it is. What other people say about the board is that it's really punchy, really torquey, but then it lacks that top speed. You know, once you get close to 30 and above, then you're gonna, I mean, it's gonna just kind of just bottom out and not go anymore. But it's when you're rolling really slow, and that torque just is crazy. And the reverse is pretty cool, but it will not engage in reverse if the board is rolling at all. You gotta completely stop, and then you can switch it in reverse. If you try to double tap the mode button while the board is rolling, even slowly, it will not go into reverse. Someone asked me what this thing was, the remote, and if it's for a motorcycle, because I have all the gear on it. Then someone else asked if this was the motor in here, or the engine.